Recursive calculation of tree-like hierarchical structure. The ID field of the task table is the primary key, and the parent field is the foreign key pointing to the ID, used to describe how multiple nodes form a tree. The root node of the tree is null, and the records with a null parent are the child nodes of the root, that is, the secondary nodes. The weight field only has a value when it is a leaf node. Now we need to recursively calculate the hierarchical structure of the tree, ranged in depth first order, with parallel nodes arranged in ID order, tree name equals level times underline plus name, used to visually represent the hierarchical relationship. Tree8 is the sum of the weights of all subordinate nodes, tree level represents the level. The procedural syntax of SQL is incomplete, and recursion needs to be indirectly implemented using subqueries and associated statements, resulting in a rigid and inflexible structure. The use of stored procedures leads to an overly complex framework. SPL has a complete procedural syntax and supports recursive functions, with a simple structure and concise code. A1 uses the query function to load data from the database, and it needs to sort the data by ID, so that the parallel nodes in the tree structure meet the sorting requirements. Create an empty result set using the create function in A2. A3 uses the select function to filter out the child nodes of the root, and recursively processes these nodes. A4 to B6 is a recursive function tree, which adds new records to the result set, recursively processes directly subordinate nodes, and returns the weight of the new record. The four parameters are ID, name, weight, and level. B4, add new records to the result set using the insert function, starting with tree name and tree level. Add n represents returning the appended record for subsequent modification of tree8, set to 0 here. The first record is shown in the figure. B5 uses the select function to filter out the direct subordinate nodes of this node, recursively calculates the weights of these nodes, and sums them up. The direct subordinates of the first record are shown in the figure. B6, calculate the new weight and modify this record to return the new weight. The first record is shown in the figure. A7 returns the recursively processed result set. There are more examples of SPL. Welcome to like and follow.